Hi and welcome to this view of my world. Here I am just climbing up and looking out from the manor house that I started to build. And you can see there I started to look at what all the different options were for the roof style. This is something I've been working on live streams. And if we go for a walk around the back, you can see some pumpkins. Those pumpkins are used to light up the area. Lighting up areas critically important to remove mob spawns. If we take a quick walk over, you'll see here's the water wheel I've been building on. So that container holds the water. The water then flows down through our wooden pipe over the water wheel and into the water below, and you've got the mill house there sat on the side. And if we go inside, you can see there's the cogs where it turns. And then at the top, we've got a bed for the person to sleep on. Very basic interior, nothing exciting about it. So if we continue our tour, you can see the dirt path also is non-spawnable. It's not a full-size block, so it helps keep spawns down. Here we've got some little houses. Again, these have just been built, nothing been done. Not even the glass has all been put in. Some glass, not all. There, and you can see if we look out, you can see the mob farm in the distance. So we walk along our path, and we've got some slightly posher houses. These are ones perhaps a bit more wealthy people who live in our little village. We don't want them to be seen to all be poor. Got some bigger houses, different styles, mixes of woods, so some spruce, some birch. I do use a custom texture pack, some cobblestone there for the hearth, and you see that's got a second mezzanine story that all needs the interiors doing. It's top of my things I must get around to finishing. It's all the interiors of the houses if I want to fully complete them. If we carry on across here, you'll see we come across to an inn that I built. So we've got a nice lit area, so I've got a path, some nice lit area. So all it's quite bright, and then as we go inside, you'll see we've got this one. I've actually done the interior on, so you've got a bar area, so where people can go. You've got a nice fireplace to keep everybody warm, and then all the rooms will be decorated. We've got beds, chests, little chairs and tables in each room. There are a couple of attic areas that we didn't use in the inn, so we've kept those fairly sparse. I've got an ender chest for storage up there, and that's pretty much it at this time. You can see as we go at the back of the inn, we've got the well, and you've got the pitched roofs. Again, we've got a mix of materials, so I like to use a lot of spruce, mostly because it's easy to obtain. And then we've got some stone and some birch plankings and some oak plankings. I've got mostly oak in this one. I think there's a little bit of birch dotted around, but it's mostly oak. And then here we've got the stables area, and you can see at the back there my 2 horses. So you can see this area, I've named a wool farm, started producing some wool. I've actually covered up the pumpkins so it looks more like grass. Still get the same effects. Yeah, you can see flying's a hard trick to do in Minecraft. Please let me take off. Please let me take off. But yeah, no joy. I've got my main farm area, and then I've got a village trading hall. I had an excess of iron, so what do you do with it? You build a giant iron pathway. Something's been trampling my crops as well. Nice. Probably a zombie. Maybe a trader. So you can see I built all these different pathways just to try and give it an overview of what a real farm would look like. So if we go into the doorway there for my villager's trading hall, I don't know why I always try and shut the doors with the rockets in my hand. It never works. You can see here we've got all our villagers and all their various trades. Yeah, you can go and trade with them, get the various items. Mine are all max level. So I don't know how I'm going to trade a smith with blue wool. But you can see here, I've got a farmer. I can trade him emeralds, get my golden carrots, get my food supply up. Yeah, I could build a gold farm and a carrot farm and make them, but I don't see the point. Now we've got some food. Let's get the rockets back out and let's try and see if we can go for a fly around. You can see I've tried to light everywhere up. You can see how bright it is on the right versus on the left. So this is where I do all my spruce farming on here on the left. If we go back towards the manor house there on the right, you can see all the pumpkins lighting the area up. And then we've got the manor house. And then we've got the flat area. This flat area I eventually want to dot with more little houses. I'll probably put a path through there, but what I'm trying to avoid is making it too square. This is actually one of my farms in our farming village. So I've got 4 layers of villagers: beetroots, carrots, wheat, and one other, and they're all working away, happily giving us unlimited food supply. And then I've got what looks like the green grassy area is actually a kelp farm. So I've got kelp, bamboo, and sugarcane. Here's the wool farm, courtesy of Mr. Groover Guy. He came up with the original design that I started with, and I've moved it around just so I could fit in a water stream to my main base. All the items all go via a water stream. That's where the glass tower is. Water stream up, and the iron farm pushes out into the water stream as well. Flying is so hard in Minecraft some days. Just crash into something, always the easiest way to land, and run back. So you can see there the water stream underneath actually comes up from the farm area. There it actually flows all the way up and under into a giant water tower. The items come up. If we wait, hopefully we'll see some of the items. Nope. Let's carry on to where the iron farm is. Ooh, fallen off. So here we've got a 10 village iron farm, 2 layers. Yeah, gone spawn. I was contemplating changing it to be a 20 item, a 20 villager iron farm, but I just don't need that level of iron currently in my world. It's just not a requirement. You can see I've built lots of iron blocks. Once you've built hoppers and all the other items that you want the iron for, you really start to run out after a while. So the mob farm was one Silent Whisperer produced a tutorial for. Built all in creative. Took me slightly longer than some of the people, but that's the way it goes. I didn't have Elytra at the time, couldn't. So building it all using scaffold was a long exercise in fruition. And you can see all the items from the mob farm all come into the sorter system. So they come over there, and you can see if I just throw that wall, you can see it comes in, gets caught by the hopper chain. The hopper chain feeds across all the way. So the top hoppers carry the items sideways. The hoppers below actually pull the items out and then down into my storage system. And this was an early version of the storage system. As you can see, it's only got single chests. They're now all double chests, and there are multiple chests. I've got all the items flowing in, so be it wheat, kelp, all coming from the farm, potatoes, all items that we're using on a regular basis. So thank you. That's a quick guide round my initial world build for Zone. Thank you very much.